Jeez. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday night virtual meeting. We have a lot of fun, exciting things to get through tonight, being our first meeting of February. This is also my daughter and her husband's second anniversary. So 2 years ago today, we were at their wedding doing all that fun stuff.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. They're going to come over Friday, and Sean, we invited them over for dinner, and then we asked them what they would like to eat, and normally they're pretty standard steak and potatoes, but they want sushi. So Sean's gonna go to the fish market and get some fresh fish and make them sushi Friday night for their anniversary. So hi, Wendy, how are you? You have the cutest darn caricature picture with all those grandbabies in there. It was just precious. I loved it, Wendy. So cute. All right, we are going to get jumping in here. So our Thursday nights in February, we're going to, this Thursday is going to be Get Your Game Face On, going along with, hey Favi, going along with the Super Bowl. Now you can still have your Super Bowl squares going. I finished my chart, and I'm working on my second one now with my consult customers. And this is the time, when you feel like you have said the same thing over and over and over again, that's finally when people start listening. So keep going with that Super Bowl squares. Get another chart going, because now is when people are starting to get really hyped with the Super Bowl. Now is when you walk into the grocery store and they have all the pop cans and the whatever these things are, the goalposts, and all that fun stuff. I had to Google today who is even playing. It's the Seahawks and the Patriots, I believe. Have any of you consultants, have you seen any graphics that people have made, with like Mary Kay looks to go with the colors for both of those teams? I've been looking. I haven't seen it, but I would love to use that this week in our girlfriend hour group. So if you see those graphics, could you please text them to me? I would really appreciate that. But keep going on this Super Bowl kick, because we're going to be talking about it. Get your game face on. We really focus on skincare in this party. This is one of my favorite parties to do, because I think it's really cute, and it really makes the skincare, it makes it seem more achievable for people. Okay, yeah, let me know if you see them. And I know I could make them, but it's just so much easier if somebody else does it. So I love this party. Anyways, I love the Get Your Game Face On party. It's all skincare, but it makes it like we have our winning lineup. We have our special teams, which is the retinol, and our tackles and all the fun stuff that goes along with this. So please get your customers excited about watching Thursday night, or of course they can always watch the replay. And then the next Thursday night is our Sip and Shine Galentine night. That'll be our Galentine night party, and we will be focusing on the new spring products that night. That's going to be our spring product debut. It'll be a soft launch, if you will. And then on Thursday the 19th, we have our Love Potion party, where we talk about our love potions, which is going to be our boosters and of course our retinol. And Mom Sandy has joined us, but I'm going to go ahead and keep her in the green room until we're ready to do that part of the meeting. Is that okay?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And tell her that, because I can't see anybody that's on.
I know you can't. So Sandy, we're glad to have you join us. If you want to just hold tight for a few minutes, and then we'll bring you on the screen with us. Okay. All right. Perfect.
When we start doing our second part of this meeting, that's when she'll be coming on.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. Yes. All Clinical Solutions. That is our Love Potion party on Thursday, the 19th. Wendy, the second part of that we're talking about is for the consultants that are doing the bridal fair. It's this weekend, right, Mom?
February 22nd.
Oh, February 22nd. Oh, good. I'm glad they moved it because it was always right on the Super Bowl. So that's what they're talking about with that. Okay. And then the last Thursday night of February is going to be it's spring into me time is what this one's going to be about. And again, it's going to be all of the new products for spring. So that's your party lineup for the next 4 Thursday nights in the Girlfriend Hour. Remember, that is a perfect way. Invite your friends and family, anybody on Facebook to join the Girlfriend Hour party group. And every Thursday night, we hold a virtual party. Every Thursday night, you have an opportunity to have new sales coming in. Hey, Ashley, new sales coming into your business, and you don't have to leave your home. You don't have to do anything, but get in there, get in the party group, and start commenting on that. And Ashley, I don't know if you heard, but I know you're in a lot of different consulting groups as well. I'm looking for the graphic for this year's Super Bowl teams for like the Mary Kay look that would go with that, which is the Seahawks and the Patriots. So if you see that, Ashley, if you could send that to me, because I know you're in a lot of those groups. Okay, if we could pause for a second for a quick commercial. This Saturday is our Pause to Care very first yard sale for 2026. It is going to be a good one. We've got lots of great donations. All the money that we raise goes directly to care for abandoned, abused, and neglected dogs, just like the ones you see here. All the ones you see here are at our rescue right now. And if you're in South Florida, come out and join us. If you are not, go to my Facebook page, Heather Giesen-Kalman. I will go live around 8 a.m. Eastern time, 7 Central. You can shop through me, and then I'll bring your items up to you. Or I have a big box of clothes that people have bought through the closet group, and I haven't mailed it yet because I still have room in that box. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait a sec till after this yard sale, and then I'll mail that up to everybody. It won't be too chilly for me. Now, my Florida friends are all going to be, freezing. I think the low that day is like 48 degrees, and then the high is in the 70s. So I will be perfectly fine. I will be enjoying it. It'll be fantastic. But my Florida native friends will be absolutely freezing to death. Yes. Okay. Back to our meetings. Again, Super Bowl squares, you still have until this Sunday. You could fill a whole chart between Saturday and Sunday, ladies. So you still have time. It's $1,000 in sales when you fill these charts. Get your charts up, go live in your Facebook groups, text your customers, get them excited about this, about the drawing of the $25 Mary Kay gift cards. This is our February special deals that has been posted in the Girlfriend Hour and both unit groups. It's been emailed to you. And so I love to promote these products because it gets my customers excited about getting up to that $50 mark or getting up to that $100 mark if they're at $75 to get these items at half price. One of their best bets on here is going to be the hydrogel eye patches that I think are $44. And so they could get them for $22. And I personally have stocked up on that repair cleanser because I know that is going to be another big seller that is going to go off of this list because it just makes sense, right? To get that at half price. As well as the moisturizer. So those are the items that I stocked up on that I know my customers and the Hello Clean set as well will be excited about that. Here is your February beauty box. Wendy, thank you so much for sending in on your recap sheet how much you donated from the January beauty box. And Ashley, if you could send me yours, actually anybody who sold a January beauty box, if you could please text me how much you're donating to whatever animal shelter it is, because I would like to do our impact report so we can share that with the ladies in the Girlfriend Hour group. So
I have 100, but I didn't know if you just want to put it, how you wanted to send it to Pause to Care.
Probably for tax purposes would be, I'll write a check out of your business account.
All right, so write that out for $100.
Okay. And I have I think I have 230. And I believe Wendy, you said 69, but I have it. I can double check what Wendy put down. So again, anybody else that sold a January beauty box, please let me know because I really want to promote that. We made a decision a few years ago okay, not a problem. That's fine. Ashley, just let me know how much so I can put that in the impact report. we decided a few years ago to do some of the same causes for 2 months. And Animal Shelters is one of our highest selling beauty boxes. So we're doing that one for 2 months. And then in April and May, we do child advocacy centers, because April is Child Abuse Awareness Month. So we do that for April and May. Last year for March, we did the kitty rescue that's in Iowa. So I'm okay with doing that again in March, but I just wanted to, check in with you guys, see if anybody had any ideas, what you would want to do with that. But it's only a cat rescue in Iowa. It's my niece that runs it. Kitty Cat Rehab is what it's called. And she does a fantastic job. She's a veteran. She's just this most amazing person. And she runs a wonderful, wonderful cat rescue in Iowa. So that's my thoughts. You guys can let me know what you think. And then in June, we usually do Alzheimer's awareness. July, we do something with veterans. Last year, we did Soldiers Angels. And then August, we do with teachers helping supply school supplies for children. And then September is human trafficking. And then November, November, December, do the Haitian orphans. So that's kind of the lineup, but I'm open to other ideas. If anybody has a different idea or different charity that they would like to, we can discuss it and figure out how to make it fit. So for February Beauty Box, and because I know we have new lip products coming out, they can purchase 2 lip products for $40, and $20 will be donated to animal shelters. And again, you can choose any animal shelter. You can do the same one you did. I know Ashley's doing Paws to Care both months. I'm doing Paws to Care. But if you have another one that is close to you, or you would like to network with them, this is a wonderful way to do that. But any lip products they want to do for $40. If they do 2 glosses, it's technically $36. But again, the one lady I had already purchased it. She purchased 2 glosses, and she's like, just donate the extra. It's not a problem. Okay, spring into me time. So if you did your preferred customer program, if you enrolled your customers to receive this book, or if you are a Star consultant, you can order the new spring line on February 10th, which is a week from today. Okay. If you did not, you can order it on February 15th, which is a week from this Sunday. So what is in this lovely book right here? Well, let me talk to you about it real quick. First up, the main thing that they are focusing on is the brand new, hold on, turn over here.
So just so all of you know, they're on here. The only people I see talking in our live chat is Ashley and Wendy. And I know other people are in there, but I'm not seeing anybody except them. And it's vice versa when we do the Thursday Night Live. You can't see them, and I know they're there.
The only other person that commented is Fabi, but she hasn't said anything else other than hello. So I think you're seeing everything.
Fabi's hello, because I was on right away. So
it was right before. It was right before you said hello.
Okay.
Okay. So the new product, this is replacing the moisturizing gel mask, is the Mary Kay Hydrating Cream Mask. Okay. It retails for $24, and it says, meet your no rinse hydration hero. The superstar ingredients are shea butter, glycerin, and that fantastic hyaluronic acid. Woo, I love that. It has skin quenching benefits. It hydrates for 12 hours. Skin immediately feels moisturized and smooth, and your skin feels calm and refreshed. So here's a couple different ways you can use this. Now remember, they said it's no rinse, okay? So you can apply to clean skin by using a Mary Kay mask applicator or clean hands. Set it and forget it. Sounds like a crock pot, right? For 20 minutes or more. Then massage any excess into your skin. No rinsing required.
So there's no rinsing ever. Yes, Wendy, I do have books. So that I want to answer her.
Okay.
All right. So there's no rinsing whatsoever. My question is, and again, I've been trying to get into medical relations with this, is where does this fall into sequence with our order of application? As all of you know, order of application is the key. It is absolutely the key to successful skincare. If you're not putting in the correct order of application, it's not going to work. I ran off, we were so busy last night. I ran off 12 copies of the fact sheet to hand out last night.
Is it on there?
No, it's not on here.
No, I was going to tell you.
Nowhere. It is on. They have product, and it's very little facts on that fact sheet. It's very small. So there's no. So here's my diagnosis, and I'm not medical relations. I'm going to try to get a hold of them again tomorrow. But it has got hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and shea butter. So it's going to. This is me now. I'm not an official. This is just me right now saying you're going to need this after you put your serums on. You know, before. This is me before barrier restore, and then after your barrier restore, put your moisturizer on.
That's what I would assume too, but yeah.
You're never taking it off.
Right.
Okay. You're just.
You can. It says you can wash it off if you want.
Right. But obviously there's no benefit to it.
Right.
So if you're going to put this on, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week, all depends on how much cold weather we're going to get down.
This can be used up to 2 to 3 times per week or more. I mean, it's very gentle. It's not exfoliating. It's, this isn't like a retinol. It doesn't have drugs in it like that.
Not a mask at all. It's a hydrating system. It's not a mask. Do they say mask on that tube?
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Fabi says the pink gel mask was wonderful with dry skin and heals before it goes to bed. And Ashley wants to pack a book too. Are you seeing that now?
I see nothing from Fabi, just Ashley and Wendy.
Okay. Well, Fabi said the pink gel mask is wonderful for dry skin.
I have 5 packs left, so whoever those guys want.
Okay. All right, so let me read a little bit more here. So here's some different ways you can apply it. A 20-minute moisture surge. Apply a thin layer to the face and neck. Overnight dry skin rescue. Soak in the benefits by applying a thick layer before bed. Or mask in the morning for a dewy start with no sticky afterfeel for a pre-makeup glow up. It's versatile care. You can do it on your knees, elbows, and hands. Also love this product. Good to know. Okay, so again, that is going to be the new hydrating cream mask. That's new for spring. Also, they brought back our After Sun Gel, which we all know and love so much. It is $20 for the After Sun Gel. The After Sun Gel has aloe in it, has vanilla in it. It has a long list of many things it does, but the main thing is it rehydrates the skin after you've been out in the sun. I keep an After Sun Gel at the rescue outside, and I put a Post-it note on it, and I put aloe and bug repellent. And those ladies are going crazy. They use it all the time. Where's that bug repellent? Because we're in the swamp. I have mosquitoes around us all the time. Even today, when it was chilly, I was swatting mosquitoes away.
They didn't freeze. I can't believe they didn't.
No, they are still alive. So that After Sun Gel is amazing. It is only out in the springtime, so we all need to stock up. So you have it, because even if you don't live where I live, you have customers that travel, that go to, go on cruises and go to tropical climates, and they're going to want that After Sun Gel. So we all need to stock up on that. It does not expire. It is a wonderful product to have. It is still blue. Yes, the After Sun Gel is still blue. Yes.
All right. On that subject, because we have senior consultants on here, I have tons of papers of everything about the Sun Gel, but it's got the little blue bottle up in the corner. Is there any way that we can get that updated with a new bottle with all the same things, attributes that it has on it, but just the pink bottle instead of that blue?
Well,
I'm going to still use the blue ones, but as time goes
on, just put a sticker over it or something on that paper. But I would still just use them and tell them they updated the packaging.
Oh, I'm going to. But I thought because I'm going to be getting rid of them a lot.
Yeah, I put that paper that you're talking about. I put it in every single reorder bag.
I think
this time of year, and so many people reorder from them.
We need to have product knowledge just on that Sun Gel and what it does. because it does so many things, and people have no idea how good that is. They have no idea. So yeah.
Yes, Ashley, thank you. It's in a pink tube, but it's a blue product. Thank you. Yes. All right. Another page, I know it's hard to see in the new spring book, is your SPF's BFFs. I love this page. Even though it doesn't have new products out for the spring, this is such a smart way to market our SPF. We will be talking about that a lot in our Girlfriend Hour group for Galentine's and for the spring me time. Then we have 3 limited edition new lip gloss shades. They are glossy, gorgeous, and giftable. Same formula, new shades, 18 each. Instant moisturizer infused with vitamin C and E. Subtle vanilla flavor, non-sticky, non-tacky, and perfectly glossy. So I am wearing, which I believe will be the most popular, and that is the Lilac Love. And it is so pretty, and it has a little bit of sparkle there to it. I don't know if you
really sheer. If you see her wear that on her hand for a few minutes, you're going to see it gets more sheer and more sheer as time goes on. So this is something even a little flower girl could wear. That's how light it really is. A little flower girl could wear this. A little 2-year-old flower girl. Okay. Now I'm not seeing Vicky either. So hi, Vicky. Hi, Fabby.
All right. Then we have Rose Noir, which I think is a really dumb name. It's not either one of those colors. It should be. I don't know what it should be. Oh, hold on. I got the wrong one here. I got myself
very pretty on. It's
very pretty, but it is not rose or noir. It's a horrible name.
No. So that actually means nighttime rose, right? Yours.
I guess it is it's a beautiful chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful chocolate. So that one is shimmer and the other 2 are cream. Yes, you got it, Ashley. So the Lilac Love is got a shimmer to it. The other 2 are more
that Lilac Love color fading.
Yeah.
We did that luscious lip class last night.
Good. Yeah. And then the last one is Cherry Red, and it's beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful cherry red. I love it.
This is a genuine red, and it looks a little fire engine red on her hand, but that's because the lighting. We have the Ionic Red lip gloss, right?
Right.
That is a warm red.
Yeah.
That's got more of an orangey, more yellow to it. This is a blue red. We've never had a red lip gloss before, Heather.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful.
A blue red gloss.
Yes. Then we have our bronzers are back. And again, that is a product that I stock up on because I sell bronzers all year long. I love the bronzer myself and I sell it a lot. So I would stock up on the bronzers.
And so are these 3 lip colors.
Right. And so are these 3 lip colors. Yes. Okay. So that is our new products for spring. Remember, next Tuesday, if you did your preferred customer program, you can order these. Then if not, then you can order them on February 15th. All right, here are some important dates. You may want to write these down or put them in your calendar. So the winter is over with, so you don't worry about that first one. The second one, spring 2026, that's what we are into right now. All right, the enrollment date has already passed for that. But the important thing for us to know is this book begins mailing out on February 7th. So that is this Saturday. This Saturday, this lookbook, the spring lookbook, will start mailing out to your customers so you can follow up with them, make sure they've received the book. And again, like we have been talking about the early preferred customer program ordering privileges, and then everybody else can order on the 15th. And just looking ahead for summer, the quarter dates are May 16th through the September 15th. The enrollment to enroll your customers to get the summer book begins March 16th and ends April 17th. The book will mail out on May 7th and then early ordering May 10th and then everybody else May 15th. Okay. All right, let's talk Lucky 13. And these are on their way to be delivered. I was hoping I'd have them before I went live, but they have not been delivered yet. So your Lucky...
There's things in there I haven't opened. Should I go? Do you think I might have mine?
I sent them to you.
Okay. Do you want me to go look real quick?
Yeah,
okay.
go look.
You got,
all right.
back.
So our lucky 13 for the month of February is when you place at least a 300 wholesale order and sell 13 items by February 15th, you will earn the Sweetheart Sparkle earrings, and they are just adorable, perfect for Valentine's Day. Cute little bows with hearts on them. They're so cute. And we wanted to give you something to have for St. Patrick's Day. So if you place a 600 wholesale order, oh, good, she has them. By February 28th, you can win both earrings. The Emerald Glow of Luck. I love the names of those. Okay, I'm gonna make you bigger so you can show them to us, Mom. I don't think mine have arrived. Let me check here. Nope, still out for delivery.
And you're closer than I am.
Usually I get mine before you do.
Scissors. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
All right. Well, while she's getting them together, hey, Judy, we're going to keep you in backstage until we're ready to talk about the bridal fair, okay? All right. So again, lucky 13. Focus on the first one first, and then we'll talk, and then you can focus on the 600. Place at least a 300 wholesale order by February 15th. We made it the 15th. We want everyone to be able to order the spring products, right? So place a 300 wholesale order and sell 13 items by February 15th, and you'll receive the Sweetheart Sparkle earrings, perfect for Valentine's. And then by the end of the month, place a 600 wholesale order by February 28th, and you will win both the Sweetheart Sparkle and the Emerald Glow of Luck. All right, Mom, do you got them ready?
I got scissors. Hang on.
Okay, well, we will come back to that because we still have a lot to get through. All right, remember when you place a 600 wholesale order every month from January through June, you will receive on-stage recognition at seminar plus this amazing crossbody. Now, I know Kristen Sharp has been losing weight. I mean, this girl is like down to pencil thin, but that bag looks enormous next to her.
That almost looks like a huge shopping bag. I got them ready, Heather.
It's wild. All right, go ahead. Let's see them.
All right, here's the beautiful pink ones. My fingers. Oops.
There you go. Very cute.
Yeah.
They are so cute.
They are here. There we go.
Mom, there. You need to hold it up so we can see it in the camera. There you go. Very cute. Okay, and let's see the emerald ones.
Okay. Those are easier.
Says you. There we go. All right. They are beautiful. They've got a little gold accent.
I love the 4-leaf clovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is true, Ashley. So Ashley, now we're talking about this bag. Ashley said we could put a lot of stuff from seminar in that bag. Yes, you can.
Yeah, we'd have to haul it like on a horse.
I know. It's so funny
how it on my shoulder, right?
How enormous that looks compared to Kristen Sharp. I mean, that it looks big with the other lady too, but I don't know if it's just the camera angle. I'm like, oh my goodness, that bag looks huge. Okay, so again, remember 600 wholesale every month. I know many of you are tracking this 600 wholesale in February, and you'll get both of the earrings for that. And we're kicking off a new winning streak club. So when you
did this last night, and your director forgot to promote it, but we were just trying to do so much. So.
When you place at least a 225 wholesale order in February, March, and April, you will win the Women's Wrap Knitted Poncho Cape front open cardigan sweater with tassel for spring weather. And I happen to be wearing mine right here. I absolutely love it. It is perfect for this type of weather. And we we purposely picked this out because we thought it would be perfect for seminar, because even though it is Texas and it is summer, that air conditioning is very strong, and it's perfect enough to just throw in your purse. It's not going to take up a lot of room and cover your shoulders and look really nice and professional. And I love the different colors that go through it. It's not just the pink. So like you could, like I have black with it. There's gray, there's black, there's gold, blue, this neon color as well, that beautiful neon green. So I hope you guys like it. We spent a lot of time picking this out. Thank you, Wendy.
We went back and forth, but this is going to be good for career conference, or for, of course, you can't get career conference till the end of the month. So I guess it'd be just good for seminar.
Yes, be perfect for seminar in that spring weather where you just need a little bit of something to go over your shoulders. All right, and then our star consultants. You will win a girls' day in Davenport, Iowa on Saturday, March 21st. It will include shopping at Plato's Closet and Von Mauer, and then lunch on your sales director at Biaggi's. Lunch is included at Biaggi's, and then a fun stop at Cookies and Dreams for the way home. I did not have the updated star consultant numbers. I don't know what was going on with Mary Kay in Touch, but it was having an issue. So it would not let me open that report. So I will have those updated for you next Tuesday, or maybe you can go ahead and log on to Mary Kay in Touch and see them yourselves. Maybe the report will work for you, but it was not working for me when I was putting this together. I do want to let you know, if you want to plan ahead, Mary Kay seminar for 2026, it is in Fort Worth, Texas, and it is August 11th and 13th for the Emerald.
We are going. So start putting your money aside, and we are going to be going August 11th, 13th.
Yep. So we will be going to seminar. So if you wanted to have more information about how it all works, or if you want to go with us, reach out to your sales director and we will let you know and answer those questions. All right. That brings us to our Boss Babe training. We are in week 5. So last week we had National Sales Director Brittany Jinks. It was wonderful training. If you missed it, you can go back and rewatch that. Just scroll down in your unit group and your unit Facebook group. This week, we have National Sales Director Lakeisha Chisholm, and we are going to watch her video. It's about less than 10 minutes long. And if you have your Boss Babe handout, which hopefully most of you do, you can go ahead and go to week 5, which I believe is going to be on page 22. All right. Last week, Brittany shared with us a few of her takeaways. Was that she uses cute little gifts at her parties, like little gift bags, and everybody who books gets a gift. And we talked about that, and we are assuming there's probably discontinued product in there, or maybe deluxe minis. She said in a time of insecurity in the nation, that's when team building really skyrockets, and to focus on your perfect start and your power start. She had so many wonderful, wonderful takeaways, but those are just a few of them. And we're going to go ahead and bring Lakeisha in. Here we go. Get your papers ready.
Hi, I'm National Sales Director, Dr. Lakeisha Chisholm from the All-American City, Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I'm super excited, just thrilled to be a part of the 2026 Boss Babe program. I'm excited tonight to talk to you about this is your time. Step into your yes. Let me say it again. This is your time. Step into your yes. You guys, there are moments in life when something just clicks. You don't always get a big sign or a big loud announcement. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just a feeling, a nudge that says, now. If you're here listening to this, leaning in, feeling something stir, this might be one of those moments for you. Because this is what I know to be true. Nothing changes until a decision is made. Not a wish, not a hope, but a decision. I remember when I made one of the biggest yes decisions of my life and my Mary Kay business and career. I remember the moment I decided to say yes to my business and to take my business seriously. Like, not when I signed the beauty agreement, you know, but once I got in, once I got my starter kit, and once, you start looking around and okay, what's the decision to take my business seriously, to work the business like a business. And let me be honest, I didn't have it all figured out. Okay. I didn't suddenly feel confident and I didn't feel fearless. Like, I'm doing this. But I made a decision. I said, I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to be about it. I gave myself permission to work my business like a business. And guess what happened? Like, seriously, you all, when I started treating my business like a business started showing up. Like, it was like I actually had a business. I had sales, I had customers. Like, it was so exciting. Y'all, that one decision, it changed everything. Now, let me tell you what that looked like in real life, because this part, it matters. I was extremely shy. Although I grew up in the military, did 20 years active duty service, I worked around 95% males. I did not wear makeup. Okay. I did not have any knowledge about the beauty industry. I was extremely shy. Like, me and you together, that was too many people. Like, it was anxiety. Like, it was just too much. Okay. I'm talking about going up to new people was paralyzing. Starting conversations, I mean, I was full of so much anxiety, you guys. But these are things that stretched me. I didn't have a lot of family support because, again, I was in the military, and sometimes you get stationed out in no man's land. And so you're not close to your family. And so I did not have family support. You guys, there were moments that felt uncomfortable and unfamiliar. But one thing that I was coachable. And I'm proud to say that I was coachable because I learned that everything here is a skill set that we can learn. I listened, I learned, and I followed direction. And because I said yes to being coachable, something beautiful happened. I met new people. I built a customer base, like with real skincare clients and reorders coming in. And I built a team. And it wasn't overnight. It wasn't perfect, but it was consistently. I was doing the activity consistently. And that's when, I made another yes. I said yes to moving up the career path. I began to take that serious about moving up, serious about becoming a red jacket. At that time, you guys, I didn't even realize that it was my time. I didn't have someone here pouring into me like, it is your time. Go, go, go. Like people falling out of the airplanes and the parachutes, like, go, go, go. Right? I didn't have that. But not realizing that it was my time, I just knew I didn't want to sit on potential anymore. Looking back now, I'm so grateful I moved when I did, because in that season, I grew. My confidence grew. My leadership grew and my business grew. I mean, like so much so, have you ever thought about having a quantum leap? That's what happened. And then I'll tell you, there was another moment that I said yes, right? Not quite sure if it was my time, but I'm grateful that I said yes, because in hindsight, I know now that it was absolutely my time. My sales director said, I'm looking for 5 more directors this year. And I was like, whoa, let me tell you, I had no idea what being a director actually entailed. I didn't know I didn't have all the details. I didn't know all the moving pieces to what the process looked like. None of that. I didn't have a full picture. I just knew one thing. I knew that I wanted to help, and I knew that I had more in me. And without fully understanding the assignment, you guys, I said yes. I stepped into a yes, right? It was shaky because I wanted to do it, but I had, anxiety and, the what ifs. But I'm so grateful that I stepped into that yes. That decision, it was clearly blind faith. Because I made that decision first, everything else began to align. You guys, after saying yes to something that I didn't have all the information about, people started showing up. Customers started showing up. Team members started showing up. Sales supported my growth. It helped to sharpen my skills and my leadership. It stretched and it strengthened me. I didn't become ready because before the decision, I became ready because of the decision. And that's what I want you to hear today. You don't need to know every step. My goodness, I did not know every step. Some days I did not know what it looked like from day to day. I did not know what it looked like from hour to hour, minute to minute. I did not have all the answers. And there were certainly a lot of times when I did not feel 100% confident. Like, you know how people say, I got this. You got it. I didn't feel like I had it. Okay. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to drop the ball. But the one thing that I did, I made a decision and I stood on that decision. I stepped into that yes. You guys, momentum, it doesn't come before movement. Okay. It comes after movement. So I had to say yes. I had to get the ball rolling. The yes is the big push of the ball, and then the ball gets rolling. And I began to do the activity that it took for me to get to where I wanted to be. I did become one of those 5 sales directors, and the rest was history. When I look back at that decision, it wasn't about pressure. And I didn't feel pressure. It was about permission. And I'm grateful that I gave myself permission to move forward. I gave myself permission to step into this season and not to teeter-totter on the line. Should I go? 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 Okay, we're getting ready to double dutch, but I haven't jumped in yet, right? I gave myself permission to stop waiting. I gave myself permission to trust the decision that God placed in my heart. I gave myself permission to step into my yes. And I know that you're here today and you want to do that too. Give yourself permission to do whatever is in your heart with this business. Before we log off, before you move on to your next, I want you to pause for just a moment because there's a version of you, the one who said yes, the one who started this journey, the one who believed there was more. And y'all, she's still here. She is. She's waiting. She's waiting on you to trust her again. Will you trust her? You don't need to become someone new. You don't need to be louder, bolder, or different. You just need to honor the decision, the yes you've already made. This isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the next right thing on purpose, intentional. Years from now, you won't even seriously remember the fear. Like, you won't remember the anxiety. You won't remember the awkward moments. You won't even remember the yeses and the nos, the no-shows. You know what you'll remember? You'll remember the moment that you chose yourself, the moment that you stepped into your yes. So if something in you is stirring right now, if your heart is saying, this could be my time, listen. Say yes again. Move your feet. Move your feet. And let the rest unfold. Because this, my friends, this is your time. And so I challenge you to make a decision within the next 24 hours. Make a decision. Write it down and send it to your leader. Send it to an accountability partner. And then I want you to do something in the next 24 hours that moves you closer to that goal. We're going to step into our yes this year. This is your time. And we are going, I promise you, at the end, we'll have a celebration like no other because you said yes. You are the one that stepped into your yes, and you are the one that will be shining in the spotlight. This is your time, my friends.
All right. Well, that was wonderful. And I cannot wait to receive that information from each and every one of you. Is what is your goal? What are you stepping into? I love that she says you don't need to become somebody new. Just do the next right thing on purpose and intentional and step into your yes. Did you have any takeaways, Mom?
She's really focusing on to be proactive now and to not wait and to not feel like you want to do it. Just jump. And I agree with that. Your momentum doesn't ever build until you jump, till you make that decision to jump into action. Then the momentum gets going, and you just get so excited you can't hardly stop. I mean,
Right.
I've been doing that 44 years, and that excitement and that rush is always there, right, Heather? Just so excited. But we could do this, or we could do that, and it's like you're just doing because you have all the new people you're working with, and that rush comes when you make that choice to just jump in and do it.
Absolutely. I also thought it was really very smart that she added that you must be coachable, you must listen and learn and follow directions.
Right.
Because I feel like that is something that a lot of people have a hard time with, and I see it when we get new volunteers in at the rescue, and maybe they volunteered somewhere else before, and they're like, well, we did it this way, and we do it this way, we do it this way, and I help to train them, and I'm not the one in charge, but I go, that's wonderful. I'm glad it worked out there, but this is how we do it here. And some of them leave because they are not willing to be coachable and learn how things go. So I thought it was very important to someone at her level, saying that was one of her keys to success, was that she was coachable, she listened, she learned, and followed directions. I think that's really important. And then, like you said, nothing happens until the decision is made. So awesome training from Lakeisha Chisholm. Next week is our last week of Boss Babes. I hope you've been following along in your workbook. If the workbook was emailed to you the beginning of January, if somehow you've missed it, let your director know, and she can send you that workbook so you can follow along. And if you've missed any of the trainings, just scroll down in your unit group and you can watch all of them on Tuesday nights. All right, the last thing before we will to our bridal fair meeting is our Queen of Sales for for the week. And for our seller stars, our queen is our wonderful, amazing Wendy Schaefer with $225 in sales. Congratulations, Wendy.
All right, and the Gießen unit is Susan Size with $188 in retail sales. Yay, Susan!
All right, awesome. Oh yes, Wendy said she likes the accountability person and love intentional direction. Yes, very true, Wendy. All right, everyone. If you are not participating in the bridal fair, you can go ahead and log off. If you are, please stay here with us. And I'm going to go ahead and add Sandy and Judy. I feel like the romper room and Christy. Okay. Christy, you're probably too young for the romper room. You probably don't know what that is.
The romper room.
I don't know if she knows what that is. All right. So, Mom, I'll let you go ahead and take it away.
All right. Okay. Can everybody hear me okay?
I can't hear Judy at all.
Sandy, can you hear my mom? Okay. Yeah. Christy, can you hear her?
There, got my volume up.
Okay.
Now I can hear it.
Okay.
So you can hear me okay, Chris?
Maybe.
All right. So
Judy, can you hear me?
Can't hear
Yes,
anything.
I can hear you. I can't hear your mom. I don't know.
can you turn your volume up?
Maybe try to log out and log back in. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's really weird how I can hear you and not her.
Or if you turn your volume all the way down on your phone, do you get subtitles? Right. Test. Do you get subtitles? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. Log out and log back in. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, I'll try that.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So hopefully this is going to be a replay. Oops, we just lost Christy.
Maybe she's going to try that too. Maybe she was having some sound problems.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead with this.
Yeah, because they can always watch the replay.
Yeah. Sandy, thank you so much. I know you had a big event today with your granddaughter, and I'm so glad you were on. All right. So the first thing with this is because we are representing ourselves to the MK community, to the whole MK community by being on at the mall. That we're a small community, but we are representing all MK community at the mall. So the first thing is going to be the appearance. So let's talk about that. So you want to have your hair done. Have your nails groomed. If you don't like nail polish, that's up to you. But have your nails groomed. Have your, have that done. Have your hair looking the best you can absolutely have it be, and have your appearance like if you're walking out the door and Mary Kay was looking at you as you're leaving, like your mom. Mary Kay always pretend to be your mom. And she said, now, as you walk out the door, you look at you. I'm going to be checking you out because you're representing me. You have my name that you're representing this community. So we ask that you wear a black beauty coat. You can get those on MK Connections. And if you don't want to purchase that yet, I understand. I have extra coats at the center that you can wear. Christy has the newest one, and I love it. Every time she wears it, I just get drooly over it because I love it. Much. And I haven't updated my beauty coat because I still like the little pink piping on it, but it's very, very outdated. So I do love the Mary Kay beauty coat. It is worth it because we wear that at every function we go to. We wear that Mary Kay beauty coat. It just gives us that nice uniform look that Mary Kay requires us to have. So you want to have your full makeup on, your hair done, your nails done. You want to have your business cards inside your pocket of that beauty coat so you can hand to people. This is where you're going to see people that maybe you didn't even know they were having anybody get married or whatever. You never know. Maybe they're walking, you don't know, and you never know who you're going to have. So you always have those business cards in your pocket
Tucker.
at all times. All right.
No.
You have a question? Okay. All right. Okay. So this is what we're going to be handing out. This is what you'll be asking them to fill out. There'll be lots of clipboards there. Judy's going to be, and she's always in charge of the Luscious Lip. This bridal fair is a lot different than our normal vendor fairs. So we will be doing the kiss. We call the kissing booth, which is it just goes along with what the how they kiss on the card, like we did last night. They kiss on the card. We have a big board for them to do, and geez, you're going to need help with that. So I don't know if you want Donna to help you with that, but designate someone to help you because the rest of us will be dealing with the people. Now, so there'll be all kinds of these clipboards. Now, let's go over that clipboard there because first thing it says their name and do you have a consultant? Now, when we separate the names, we'll separate the names afterwards. So everyone go home with their names. And if she has a consultant, she has her name down, we just throw the name away. We just throw it in the garbage, okay? Because we're not going to take it. However, we do have to have their phone number on there. So a lot of people will just get in a hurry or whatever. And, some people may put a sticker on. As long as it's got a phone number, we'll take it. But if you've got to look at that before, because you'll take that from them and put it in the bag. We'll have a bag in there. And you're going to put that in the bag. But if they don't have the phone number on it, then do not just say, I'm sorry. If you win, you're going to have to give me a phone number. I can't contact you through there. And you got to almost say those things because they're in a hurry. They got other things on their agenda. They're going to the next table. They're going to the next thing. Maybe she's looking for just the right color of fabric for the wedding, and someone's got that. So their mind's going, but you've got to have the name on there because we're going to be giving away we're probably giving away the satin hand set, and I'm probably another coconut and lavender set. But I'll give away a couple of things because we will have our bottle. Well, it's a jar of candy. So let's just say a bride comes up to the table and tell me what you say about luscious lips. Usually we're shoving brides to you. You don't have to say anything. But if you do, how do you approach them about doing the luscious lips?
I just ask them, show them the board. That's usually the easiest thing. And then talk about that sheet that we had about how their kiss will show their personality. And then they can win lipsticks or lip glosses. Are we doing 3 or 5?
We'll do 4.
4? Okay. And then I'll just say that you can win 4 lipsticks or glosses of your choice if you have the most luscious lips.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have, find a guy to judge them because we don't like to do that. And they always kind of laugh. So.
Yeah. And so they automatically do it, right?
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
So
They might say, oh, I don't have very good lips. And it's like, you'd be surprised how nice your lips look on a card.
And I can't believe we did the luscious lips last night. How everyone's personality, especially Sandy and Christy, your personalities were exact to your lipstick. That shape of your lip, just the board. Isn't it? I mean, it's just remarkable how that all works.
Yeah, it is
Fascinating to these people. So she's got her group of brides over there, and usually it's the brides that do it, but everybody can do it. So here, the brides always come with the entourage. They usually have a girlfriend or a couple of bridesmaids. They have their mother. They have a mother-in-law with them. They just have an entourage. So all these other people over here, because we'll have 2 tables. There's going to be 2 tables shaped in an L. And that table where I will be working at, I don't do the lips. I'll have Judy and somebody else that she puts in because I want to deal with all these people. I want to deal with the mom standing there holding up the bags waiting for her to do her lips. Because I'll say, you might as well sign up because you could be a winner too. This isn't just for the bride. Really? I can sign up too? Yes, you can sign up too. So you get them to sign up because that's important. We want them to all sign up because it's not just for the bride, it's for everybody. And I always say, especially if I have time, usually I don't have time to do that much talking because this is a huge rush of people all at one time. So you've got to really keep people moving along. But I'll say, that's usually the last picture you get of your grandparents is a bride, at a wedding, right? So I say if we do your bridal party for a wedding, I always make sure the grandparents are there so I can do the grandma because they feel so special having a little bit extra on for that wedding day. So this is a whole different vendors fair than anything else. It's a very personalized thing. Okay. Now talking about there can be a buildup. So there's going to be, let's just say there's a three tiers of people at our table, Christy and you and me and Sandy. There's three backup people. I'm reaching through the crowd to give them all of these clipboards, right? Because the table in front of me is all back. So I'm reaching, here's yours, here's yours. You get one, you get one, you get one. Everyone fills it out. And then that keeps the parties, that keeps them moving. We'll also have our spinning wheel there. So they can spin the wheel. So let's start. I know I'm jumping all over it. So let's just go ahead and do, so everyone gets to sign up. They put the number in the top right-hand corner. This is keeping these people busy while Judy is dealing with their lips, because that takes a little bit. So we need to keep the other crowd busy. So they're going to put the number here for how many candies in the jar. And then after they fill this out, then it's going to go inside the little bag. And then they spin the wheel. I'm going to have my big spinning wheel there. And whatever number that is, that's when they're going to get a free bag. Let's look at our bags. So this is how the bags look here. All right, so this is your bag. I just ordered these. You get 50 for $8.50. All right, so this is the bags, what they look like. I do like these, but I do have some leftover black and white ones too. But it doesn't matter. Whatever you have is going to work. But so what's in the bag? So when she spins the wheel, there's going to be a number, and then she's going to, whatever that number is, designates the product that she's going to get. I will have that product already. I've been ordering a lot of Section 2. I always have a chat card. This is a chat card with the ID puffer on it. That is a chat card. So why do we have a chat card? Because that describes what to do with this ID puffer. All of our products have got rules and regulations and orders of how to do it, when to do it. So these little chat cards. If I have tried to stock up on them, Court of Achievers is one of our wholesalers that carries them. They don't carry near as many as they used to. So the problem here, this is what I found, is that I do have plenty of these. If anyone wants to get ID puffers, I got plenty of ID puffer chat cards. You have to make sure that your product sample on Section 2 of Mary Kate matches the chat card. Getting those two things coordinated is always changing. They either have the sample and they don't have the chat card anymore, or they have a chat card and there's no more. I mean, it just goes back and forth. So I can help you with that because I've stocked up on a lot of chat cards for different products. So what's inside this bag you're going to give her? You're going to give her a sample. You're going to give her a book right here. And you're going to have your business card inside. So you want your business card inside the bag. Now, this also shows to you, because it gets crazy with all the people there, because it goes so fast, that who have you asked to sign up, right? Who have you asked to sign? Because they've got a bag in their arm, like, okay, we already did her, move on. Also, this is all the advertising walking around the mall with Mary Kay. This is very cheap advertising for us in Mary Kay. They have these bags walking all over on every person's arm, not just the bride, but every person's arm. The grandma's there, the mom's there, the mother-in-law is there, the bridesmaids are there. So now, does anyone have any questions so far before I go to the next step? Oh, yay! All right. So let's just say, because this has happened, and no one intends for this to happen. It's happened to me, and I've had discipline myself. What happens if you do see somebody there or whatever? Sometimes it gets backlogged. Remember, we've got to keep our table, Christy and Sandy, moving very fast. So does Judy, but she's got a whole situation with that. We got to keep our table moving fast, because if people just stand there, we're not getting names, and people just walking. They're just staring at us and just kind of looking at, like, what's going on there? That's when you reach out and say, hey, would you like to sign up? Because they want to be it, but there's a backlog in front of our table. So as soon as that person signs up, does her guessing of that, whatever it is, that spinning wheel's got to keep going fast. We got to do the fast. So there'll be two people in charge of that spinning wheel. Doing the spinning wheel, giving the product. Giving the spinning wheel, do the product. We're going to be out there grabbing people. They're going to do the spinning wheel. Judy's going to be doing the lips. Now, if somehow you get somebody that you know and they want to chit-chat with you, guess what happens? This whole system that we have less than 2 hours to do in breaks down. So that's when I will say, Christy, can you and your friend go over here to the side and talk because we can't reach to our people here. So if I'm saying that to you, don't be offended. It's just like, hey, something's backlogged and we're losing people as they walk by very curiously wanting to sign up. But everyone, they're talking about the kids or whatever. You know how it goes when you're in a mall. So, they see you at the mall, they think, oh, I can just talk to Christy here. I haven't seen her for a long time. That's fine. But Christy, you're going to go over to the side away from our tables to do that chit chat with your family or your friends or whatever. All right. Because that's been a big problem sometimes. And like I said, I've got caught in it too. It's like, you don't even realize it's happening. Like, oh my gosh, we're losing people. I got to get out of the way. And most times you do that, then you're okay. Any questions so far? Oh, you guys are a good group. Very good. All right. I know Corey was the one that really needed to hear this too, but there will be a replay on it. All right. Okay, so then after we get all done, that's when we take the names and we sit down as a group and we'll count them out, throw away the people that have consultants, and we'll divide up the names accordingly. Now, I have extra people here. I didn't realize it. So Donna will go ahead and she's going to help us because she's done this before, especially when us get backlogged. Anything can happen to get backlogged, right? If I'm trying to find the number 8 spinning wheel number for the gift that goes inside her bag and I can't find it, I may throw in a number 9. Well, just don't say anything because we're just trying to get people. She's getting something free. Let her move on, right? She gets it in her bag. Also, these people are coming with hands full of freebies that they got at the bridal fair. So these bags, we stand there. Would you like your bag to put all your stuff in? And they love it. Oh, yes, because it's all loose stuff they're trying to hang on to. So they love, but they can't get a bag until they sign up. So they're signing up only one time. Got it? They're only signing up one time on this little piece of paper. They're putting their little number up here for the candy because however close they get to that, I always give them $25 free products if they land on that number. And then of course there's going to be a drawing for the satin hand set. So this little piece of paper takes care of everything for us. And then we're giving away 4 lipsticks or 4 lip glosses or combination for the Luscious Lip Contest that we don't choose. We send Judy out in the mall to look for a very handsome man, and she brings one in, and then they do the judging of the Luscious Lips. Okay? So it's all a huge rush at first, and then it's all over with. And then it's time for us to do our work. We tear down, we go home, and then we start calling our people. And we give you the words to say for that, right? And we do a lot of bridal parties there at the studio, at the center, because it's neutral. It's a neutral area. And, I've even had all the hairdressers come and everything. The photographer's been there. I don't like that part. I hate that because then I had to put all my product away. I can't have my product being out, but we've had it all there so that it does make a nice place for people to get ready for their wedding. What do you charge for that? What do you usually charge, Judy?
I usually charge $25 a person.
Yep.
And it's really for your time, I mean, I don't think we're supposed to charge to do their makeup, but we can charge for our time.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. I don't charge any more than that, maybe $20 a person, because I want to get them on the product. I want to make an establishment with them. I want them to be part of my customer base so I can service them. So, and that's what we do. And, it still works out whether they're, no matter what, it's never that bad. So it works out really good to do that. So I don't offer that so much though, until I have booked them for a facial.
mm-hmm.
I would offer the bridal party. Say, hey, you have a place you're getting ready for your wedding.
Yeah. And 25, they're like, really? That's all you charge?
Right.
I mean, they're,
I agree.
But
with that being said, again, make sure you get that money ahead of time. Yeah. I don't show up unless I'm paid ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because they can just be a no-show and you've taken that whole Saturday or whatever day that is to do that. It takes a while to do a bridal party.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't go to places. I used to go to churches. I used to go to the Canyon. That was a hideous place to do bridal parties. Still is. It's all no air conditioning down there. But what do you think, Heather? What do you usually charge? Did you hear me ask you a question?
Yes, I'm sorry. I muted myself because my printer was going. I didn't want it to bother you. 25.
Okay, well, I guess I should do 25 then. That's fine. All right. This is one of the new last things I'll end here. This is our barrier repair. This is new from Court of Achievers. I ordered a couple packs of these because I absolutely love the barrier repair. And this is a chat card. This is from Court of Achievers. And then on the back, look at this, my favorite part. Look at that. It shows them exactly how it makes that skin stronger.
Cool.
Now, here's the downside. There's no samples from Mary Kay on the barrier restore.
But I was wondering.
No samples. So I have little, and you can get them at Walmart, but I have plenty. Don't even go buy them. I have tiny 1-inch bag that I can squirt some of this stuff in, and it seals it up in a Ziploc bag, and I will tape it to it. Don't ever staple your product samples to this because it'll puncture something and it'll be leaking. So I'll take Scotch tape, like I just Scotch tape all my ID puffers to that card. So Scotch, I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably be doing that tomorrow because I'm going to get a lot of things packed up for the bridal fair. So I do have, so I'll squirt my barrier restore in that. And I don't know if I'm actually going to put that as one of the things they get. I'm not sure yet. But if I know somebody or they're my customer and they come walking by and I'll say, oh my gosh, Sally, this is brand new. I haven't had a chance to show it to you. It's in your latest book that you just got, but try it. Here's a sample. It tells you all about it because I don't have time to teach her, right? So I'm just saying it reads all about it. So here's your sample and let me know how you like it or I'll call you. So just having these without a vendor's fair, without a bridal fair is amazing because that barrier restore repair sells itself within seconds. I don't, it's a miracle. It does it, but it sells it within seconds. So these, you can get these, I think you get a whole pack of like 25 or something for $3.50. That's a barrier restore. But you do have to have the little tiny, and I have tons of those little tiny Ziploc bags. So, okay, I think we got everything. You guys were really fast learners. Sandy, you feeling okay with it? Okay. All right. All right. So again, if you don't want to go into buying the books and the bags and because you don't have it, then just use ours to give away. It doesn't really make any difference who you get. They don't even pay attention to it. But it's very, very good for us to have that. Yeah. Because we're giving them something back for what they stopped to give us, their name and their number, right? Because they stopped at our booth. So that's something we want to give back to people. It's really not about you. My thing is I do crowd management. I'm watching the crowd, and my job is to really keep that flowing. Keep everything flowing to Judy, keep Judy flowing, and getting more brides over here, and taking care of the people waiting. The people just waiting. They want to be felt important too. So this is a time that I always think it's not about us. It's about giving out to them. This is a really special moment in these people's life. The bridal fair is so much different than a regular vendor's fair. So we want to be giving back to them. They're nervous, they're scared, there's a lot of uncertainty usually. And so we wanted to be giving them a little bit of like, it's going to be, let me take something off your plate and let's make you feel good about yourself, who you are. Anything you want to add, Heather?
Nope, that sounds good. I think you did a good job.
Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. Well, I love you guys, and we'll see you next Monday for our Eyes on Hugh.
All right. Sounds good. Take care, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Right.